Hi everyone, I'm Terry with Earley Girls Yarn, and I am so excited to be podcasting. It's been a while because November was a zoo. So I'm so excited to be podcasting, and you notice I have a new friend to share with you. This is Allie, and we actually have known each other online on Insta for over a year now, I think.
Almost a
year?
Like January, February.
Close to a year. But this is our first time meeting each other in person, and I am elated. So Allie, tell them about you and where we are.
Yeah, so my name's Allie, and I am a master's student down here at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. So I study wildlife ecology. I study mammals, and I'm originally from Chicago, though. So
she goes home a lot and is like,
Yeah. I live in like two places. During the week I'll be down here for school, then on the weekends I go back home for my cats and my boyfriend.
Oh my gosh, tell them your Insta name, your Insta handle.
Oh yeah. My name is Nature's Cozy.
Isn't that adorable? Because
Yeah.
she's like her wildlife thing and then the yarn. I thought that was so cute. Once I got to know you, I'm like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And so we got along so well with the fiber share. So we connected through the fiber share.
Yeah.
So tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so we did the last winter fiber share. We were partnered together, and I don't know, it was so much fun shopping for you because we have a lot of similarities in regards to the kind of yarns that we like.
Yeah. And TV shows.
Yeah.
Gilmore Girls.
Obsessed.
Instantly connected.
Yeah. So
So that's how we met.
Yeah.
Now, I interrupted. I think you were about to talk about the store. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're totally fine. Well, I was gonna say, we're here at Klose Knits in Urbana. This is where I work a few hours a week. Try to take a break from research and my studies, and I've been working here. End of March is when I kind of started, and I believe we've been open for 11 years. 12 years.
And I mean, I can think of no better place to like de-stress for a little bit than a store in which you get to touch all of the warm. And this store has so many skeins and so many beautiful colors. It's so relaxing. So this spring, right after our fiber share, we were like, we both wanted to knit an Namba OBrien pattern. So I think you had the pattern that we picked. So which one was it? Do you remember?
It was the merino shell. It was actually one of the first Namba OBrien patterns I ever bought. So that was in my queue for a little bit.
And I'm like, let's do it. So Allie's wearing hers. This is my merino, which I've shown before.
Should I show mine with the colors?
Yeah, she's going to show yours with the colors. I was too hot with the sweater, which we'll talk about in a bit, so I couldn't wear mine. But I used a long dog yarn, and I don't remember. That's bad. I don't remember this one. Oh, I do. It was Murray Fiber Good Company. It was from Portland. Yeah, so those were my colors, and it's just like the perfect lilac. It reminds me of a lilac bush. Yeah. But show yours.
Yeah, so for the top one, I have Woolberry Fiber Co., and this is Graham's Garden. And then on the bottom, I have the Farmer's Daughter Fibers.
Yes.
And I believe the color is olive oil, I think.
She is. Both of those dyers are awesome. So yeah, so this was our first knit along we did together and completed.
Yeah.
That's the big part, is not only do we knit them, but we complete. And we have some ideas. If you are in the Champaign area or coming to the Champaign area and you want to stop by the shop and pick some up. So here, and Allie actually is the one that tipped me off to this dyer. I didn't even know about Explore Knits and Fibers until the fiber share, and now I have one of her admins. Like, I'm all in. I think she's fabulous.
Yeah.
So here, we each picked a couple different options. So mine is Mulberry Bush and Petrified Forest National Park, which these may or may not. They have more. I might be taking these home with me today. So here are those two. See if I can get a better. Yeah, there you go. I think they would be awesome. Go ahead.
And then this is vintage suitcase.
It's hard to see. It's like a light pink, and it's got some really great speckles in there.
And then this is the rust colorway.
Yeah, hold them up together. Oh yeah, you can see. Those are so good. So either of these would make an awesome merino or any other 2 skein project. They're fingering weight, and we know we have a love. So tell a little bit about the Explorer fiber, because where'd she start?
Yeah, so she was the first indie dyer I ever knew. So I actually followed her on Instagram before she started dyeing yarn, And that's actually how I got introduced to this whole community, was by following her.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, so because she started dyeing yarn, I was like, oh, what is this? And then I started watching like podcasts and blah blah blah. But she is originally from the Midwest. I know she did her master's here in Champaign too. I think she like worked with foxes as well. I work with foxes too.
Fellow fox people.
Yeah. Totally different projects, but the love is there. And so she lives in Colorado now.
She just moved, I think, this summer to Colorado. Yeah, but she's awesome. And I believe that you'll continue to carry her awesome yarns, I'm sure, because they're great. And there's a whole section of them. Let's see if I can point correctly. Right up there.
Yeah, we have some right here. We have a few more like we put up in kits.
So come and get some love.
Her yarn was the first yarn that I knit, and it was I knit socks. It was the first like, socks that I...
She does awesome sock sets. National Park sock sets. Do you have any here?
We don't have the sock sets. We had some of the Hawaiian ones, but they went quick.
Hotcakes.
Yeah.
I was going to say they won't be here any longer because I'll nab them.
Yeah, we don't have any sock sets, but we do have Petrified Forest. In regards to the national parks, we have that. We have a good chunk of Smoky Mountain, which is really beautiful. I should have brought those socks because those are really pretty. And then we have a few of the Rocky Mountain.
Oh, nice.
Still left. Yeah.
Nice. So there's definitely some choices here. So that is good. Now let's talk about, we are doing a current knit along.
Yeah.
We started it November 17th-ish, and our goal was to finish it for here, but you have finals and I had a cruise, which is what I did for 10 days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get so much knitting done on the cruise, it's going to be great. No, I didn't knit much at all, but let's show where we're at.
Yeah. I'm so close to finishing my increases, but I really had to concentrate. I have to concentrate on Christmas presents.
See, and I'm a selfish knitter, so there are no Christmas knitting happening here, but I'm going to Vogue Knitting Live in January 16th, I think, through the 20th. And my goal is to make 5 hand knit sweaters so I can wear a hand knit sweater every day. I've got 2 completed, and then I'll show you the 2 that I'm working on now. So go ahead, and both of our yarns we got from Woolberry.
Fiber Co.
She did a kit, so show yours first.
So mine are in the colorway Wild Tie Ranges?
Yes, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? And what you cannot see is the halo and the squish. So it is actually her tweed, and then the kit was tweed and Surrey alpaca. So yeah, it is unbelievably soft. Now, I have been, show the progress keeper.
So this is from the Gnome Knitter. She's one of my favorites.
I love her too.
Yeah, and it's a cute little cookie house.
Gingerbread house.
And then...
So here is mine. So I've split for the sleeves. I've knit about 5 inches on the body. And then I don't know if you can see, I started this sleeve here. My color was Flora. So it's a great kind of purpley color. Super duper soft. Like it's going to be such a warm sweater. So I'm like so excited for January. I'm already seeing it done. January in New York City, it's going to be warm and lovely. I can see it now. But here's mine with the tweed. And I have never really knit with tweed before because the little nubs that come up annoy me a bit because I don't know the texture, but because of the Surrey, I don't notice them as much, and it just adds this really interesting, I'm going to hold it real close. It adds this really interesting flecking that I didn't think I was going to like, and I love it. So Allie, we enable each other, so I can't blame everything on her by any means. We were co-enablers on this, but I probably would not have jumped on because it was tweed had you not mentioned it.
That Surrey is so soft. It's really, really nice.
So for options here at Klose Knit, some things that we found. Now, you would need to come in and let them know, and they will order more from you because there's not enough for a sweater quantity of the mohair. But check this out. This is the Titus Parkin, which I've not tried before. I'm really kind of excited about it. 70% British wool, 30% British wool, 30% UK alpaca. So it's super soft. And then look at that with the mohair. And then mohair looks like it's Klose Knit. It's a brand from just for you guys, which is awesome. So can definitely order more, can definitely get more, but wouldn't those colors be amazing together? So that would make an awesome sweater. And Allie, you had a pick too.
Yeah, and so we did Titus again, and this is the Endeavor colorway.
Nice. Oh, I didn't get my color.
And then we have some Rowan too with kind of it's navy, so it'll go really...
It would be beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
It would be so beautiful. So yeah, so those were our choices and there's many other, but that's just what we grabbed and thought would be awesome for this time of year, the colorways that went so well together. So come on down because you can definitely knit the same sweater with us. I'm hoping to have mine done by Christmas Day. What's your goal? New Year's?
New Year's,
I think it should be here ringing in the New Year's sweater.
I want to. I have 2 more hats to finish and I guess like 2 pairs technically of socks because I have 2 hose.
We're going to talk about the hose later.
Yeah, so once those are main priority, and then after that, I'm going to work on my no frills and just go.
Go. I think she can do it.
Yeah.
Christmas makes me a little nervous. I mean, it's 11 days away today, but
yep.
It's fine. We don't have ornaments on our tree yet. It's fine. I'm going to knit my sweater. My sweater will be done. No ornaments needed. It's fine. Okay, speaking of sweaters, so my finished object that I have today was my big one. I actually got it done before the cruise, and I'm hoping to get finished objects. I still have not blocked it. So you can see it a little bit. It's puckering a little bit, but this is my Mountain Mist sweater. I don't think I'm going to stand up just because we've got a lot going on behind us. But if you can see, so it's got the peaks, and then it's got another set of peaks, and then that bottom, the main body color. This is the yarn that I got when I was in Portland for the Roll City Yarn Crawl, and it was oh my gosh, House of Alamode. Heather from House of Alamode is who dyed it. So I'm so excited. I think it turned out great. I'm going to get some finished pictures today. Totally a quick knit. I think I did it in 10 days or 11 days. It was a quick knit. It went quick. Yeah, highly recommend it.
This main color is really pretty too.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
This was her. It's called Pacific Northwest. And she dyes greens like no one's business. She really does, which Allie, that's your jam, greens.
Yeah.
And I won't surprise you or spoil any surprises for later, but she's going to be happy later. We'll just say that. So we picked some colors here with the Malabrigo Rios. Or no, was this Rios?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's a worsted superwash.
So you don't have to do all greens like I did. It's called Mountain Mist. I think these are actually supposed to be mountains, but when we were there, they were all covered in green, so that's why I picked this. But we thought that this could be kind of fun too. So if this is your sky, and then you could do it a couple different ways. Like this could be your mountaintops, and then you could have your greens, your pop a bright green, and end with this green for the body. Or you could do it this way too. Whatever you wanted, and have the grays be your body. So those are some choices here at Klose Knit that I think would make this sweater and be beautiful.
Yeah, and we also have a lot of neutrals too. And a lot the rainbow. Yeah, the rainbow.
They do, and you don't have to do like the pure mountain. But all my family, we have a family get together here. That's why we're in Champaign. My grandma is turning 90 tomorrow, so it's like a big deal. So all my family are calling me, this is the elf sweater. They see it as the elf sweater. I'm like, it's the Mountain Mist, but okay, I'll elf it up too. That's fine. So yeah, so you can pick whatever colors you wanted. It'll be beautiful, and it's a great knit. It's by Tin Can Knits, because Allie knew that. I'm like, I don't know, it's in the Strange Brew book. That's what it is. But yeah, Tin Can Knits did that book. Yeah. So great sweater. Yeah. What have you got? Show us some of your finished objects.
Okay, so like I mentioned
she
earlier,
has a stack. She's shaming me.
Yeah, I have been working on the hats.
Oh.
So this is what I have so far. I have some cat hair on them.
That's all right.
But I am a really big fan of shepherd's wool. Stonehenge Fiber Mill, and we don't have it here, but there's a shop in Chicago that sells it, Knit One, and so it's actually fairly affordable. It's about 14 or 15 a skein, but I think it's really nice.
And can you get one hat out of a skein or two?
Oh, I get one out of it.
Okay.
But you still have leftovers.
Okay.
So I made these for all of the guys. It's called the Bankhead hat, but I forgot who.
So Bankhead hat. I'll pop a picture in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot who designed it though.
I'll pop it in.
So
Don't worry.
I have a lot of those, and then I did the.
I'm excited about this one because I have yarn for this at home and I've not made it yet.
And we also have yarn here for this if you want to come and check it out.
Yeah.
So this is a Copycat by Caitlin Hunter, Boylan Knitworks, and
did you use DK with it?
Yeah. So I did Plucky Knitter because that's my new kryptonite.
I don't have any of that, but that's been on my radar.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have so many different
Can I try that hat on? Do you care?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm totally trying this on because I want to knit this soon.
Yeah. And then the mohair is
it is ridiculously soft.
Yeah, the mohair is Legacy Fiber Arts and the gray garden colorway, and the gray by
Oh, wow.
Plucking Knitter is Barely Birch.
It's got a nice slouch to it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's really, I like it. And it's supposed to be the mountains. I think it's based off of
It matches
a
the
mountain
sweater,
range.
too.
Yeah, I think you can knit it even in these colors too.
Oh, yeah.
You
might not get. I'll give it back. I'll give it back.
It's a present, so I have to get it back.
For me, no.
Yeah. Well,
I'm joking you. It's beautiful.
Yeah, my boyfriend's sister. I highly doubt she'll watch this, but my boyfriend's sister.
So pretty.
She moved to Colorado recently, so I thought that. I want to knit one for myself too. I have the yarn for that. I'm gonna knit mine out of Hey Sister Yarn Co., which they don't dye yarn anymore. But
I was gonna say I don't think I know them.
Their podcast is my favorite. They upload every I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Yeah, so she moved to Colorado recently, so I thought that this would be really nice because it's supposed to be the mountains and stuff. So
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
I love it.
This is another hat that I knit, and this is the gable cap, and it's by Tabby Gandy, who is one half of the Hey Sister.
Oh, okay.
So she designed this as well. This is in Explorer Knits in her fur colorway. It's DK, and yeah, it has cables and bobbles.
You want to put it on? You want me to?
Sure, I'll try to
Rack it up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Yeah.
So this is another gift, and then I'll just show this real quick.
See, you're so nice because if I had worn that, much like the gray one, I'd be like, I think it's for me.
I almost kept this yarn.
I don't think it's a gift anymore.
This is actually my favorite color, green. So I almost kept this skein for myself, but I actually ordered fingering weight in this color.
Nice.
It's up in Chicago. So
now, is that a fingering weight or is that?
This is DK.
DK, okay.
And then I'm going to knit my sister one too. Wrong bag.
We have bags for days here with the both of us combined. It's fantastic.
So I started, but then I had to rip it out, so the skein looks kind of...
Look at that color, though.
Oh. This is called Marigold, and this is by Woolberry Fiber Co., and so I'm going to make my sister one, too. Yeah, here. This is in black and white, but...
That'll be so pretty in the gold.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually fairly simple. When I first came out, I was like, ooh, that looks a little...
How many stitches do you have to put on the cables? 4?
9?
9. It's beautiful.
I think it's an 18.
Excuse me.
Total of 18.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this was actually really fun to knit. Once you get the rhythm of it, yeah, it goes by.
All right, so now we're going to talk about our half-finished objects, or the hose, as it's called in the knitting world. I would never say that in the real world, but it's the knitting world. It's fine. So Allie is the champion here. I only got one. Go ahead.
So I have 2 hoses. So this one is Woolberry Fiber Co., and this was a club. It's a little, I'll have to block it. But this is, I forgot the colorway. I think it's like Cozy Winter Nights.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure that's it. So these are going to be a gift. And then...
You're the best. I have literally zero
That's
gifts.
what I've been working on. I'm hoping to get these done, the neck sock done this weekend. My goal is to get this sock done and the other gable cap done this weekend.
You can do it.
I have to also do research, so we'll see. But the skein, it's an MCN, so it's kind of...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And so soft. I'm just grabbing it. It's so soft. It's got awesome flecks of green and like a
lot of different
maroon.
colors.
It's like the perfect Christmas sock, really.
Yeah.
It's got the Christmas feels without being overly Christmas.
Yeah. And then for my Christmas socks, they're not traditional Christmas socks. They're not even a Christmas colorway. This is the first time I've ever worked with this dyer. It's called Oink Pigments.
I've heard of them. I've never used it.
Yeah.
Was it nice to work with?
Yeah, it is. Actually, it is.
It's self-striping?
Like micro stripes.
Nice.
This is the skein.
Okay. See if we can...
And
sparkly.
I saw it at another yarn. I don't even know what the yarn shop's called. It's in Mount Prospect in Illinois.
Okay.
So it's this kind of, and I don't know if you can see the sparkles. I'm not even a big sparkle person, but I saw that.
You are this year. Yeah, you can see the sparkles.
Yeah, I just saw that and thought I need that for Christmas.
That's awesome.
I think it's called like the Tides Have Turned.
I love that it's got like the darker green and reds, and it's really pretty.
And the blues, it kind of reminds me if you wake up early in the morning, especially on Christmas morning, and it's that blue hour with there's just like that snow. And just quiet. That's kind of reminds me of.
Maybe that's an Illinois thing. Well, I mean, Iowa, we get snow too.
Yeah.
But that's like a snowy location feel that maybe like Florida people don't understand, but I have no pity for them because they're not dealing with the snow. But if you are in the snow, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. And these are in my Jenna Rose bag. My mom got me this one.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice canvas bag.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I will show, so I only have, this is all I got accomplished on the cruise. This was it. These were supposed to be my Thanksgiving socks. We were on the cruise during Thanksgiving. It is a self-striping sock from, I'm going to miss it, Coloring Book. Okay. Awesome. It's called Autumn and Mint. So it's got this great like autumn feel and this really fun mint stripe, and I am loving it. So they are just a simple sock with the stripes, the self-striping. So yeah, that was mine. I only have, so I cast on the other toe on the vacation. That's all I've done. I've not done it at all. We'll see. Yeah. Well, those are Allie's sock blockers because she's like, everything looks better, and it did.
Yeah, these are the Knitting Left. She does a ton of different, she does so many different cutouts. And I actually, even though I bought them and I put the sock on them, it wasn't until I started literally like washing them and blocking them. And when you do that with your socks, they just totally bloom. If you've never done it, I would suggest doing it because it's a whole...
I haven't. So when I go home,Allie's going to hold me accountable, and I'm doing it. It's happening to my one pair that's done.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'll be a beautiful pair. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about more. Oh, you have another sock.
Yeah, I'm not halfway done, but this is, it's called Spice Cider, and this is by Homespun House.
Oh my gosh, you have to show the charm, the Progress Keeper.
Yeah. I should show the other ones
That's
too.
Okay.
This is her MCN Feel That.
Oh yeah.
Like this is butter.
Yeah. See, I was always worried about wearing cashmere on my feet, but I'm like, no, my feet need it.
Yeah. This is also another gnome knitter.
It's a cider apple.
Yeah.
Well, I did not get to Rhinebeck yet, ever. I will one day, and I think that's the thing. Yeah, I think the cider apple cider donuts are the thing for them.
I didn't, because we get apple cider donuts here.
Oh, do you?
Especially when we go, so our grocery stores sell them, but when my boyfriend and I go to the pumpkin patch, they have apple cider donuts, and they're really good. But then I saw someone post a picture of their apple cider donuts from Rhinebeck. I'm like, that's worth it.
Just for the donuts.
That's so good.
We're going. We're from Illinois. Well, I am an Illinois transplant to Iowa, but like it's about the food around here for sure.
Yeah.
We love our specials.
I wanted to show this one too. This is from one of my other favorite little Progress Keeper makers is Lock and Lou, and so this is what I'm actually putting on my my Christmas socks when I knit them.
So cute.
Yeah,
it's like a little dove.
Yeah, it's like a little Christmas.
Oh, I like it. Mm-hmm. I like it. Let's jump to other whips. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So Katie, my cousin Katie, who got me into knitting, is in the background over here because this is, as I said, a family, it's a family weekend. And we needed to get away from the kids for just a little bit. So we came to the yarn store to do this and then shop a little bit. But she decided that we both needed to knit the Spectre, which is a Hohi sweater pattern. And I am not done yet, but close. So this is inside out, if you know. If you've ever seen this pattern, but look at the colors and the way that they're kind of progressing. It's really fun. I am on, so this sleeve, I'm done. I'm just on the fourth color. This one, I am still like melding the third and fourth color together. And then I'll just be knitting the fourth color, and then I'll be melding the fifth and binding off. Yeah. So this is this sweater. This is another one, and it will block out because it's all ribbing. So it'll block out. It looks like it would never fit me because, I'm not this size, but it will block out.
That's really pretty. What weight is this again?
Fingering. It's a fingering weight. Here, let's see if I can show. That's what it will look like.
And it's 4 colors?
When you turn it outside out. My size, it's going to be like almost 4.5. Okay. Like I'll get to my 5th color, but it'll be just at the very end, which I think will be super cool because it'll be like this. So my 5th color I cannot decide on. I'll have to see. I really want this one because I think that'll be Rockstar, but I don't know if it'll be too much and look stripy when I blend it. If I have to, I'll do this one, which is a little darker, but not as Rockstar as this one. So we'll see once we get going with it, how it ends up going.
Yeah, I like this one too.
I know.
Because it's just so much darker.
It's a pop. And I think for the ends it would be a beautiful pop, but I don't want it to look like it's striped. It depends how it fades in. So I'll have to see. I'm hoping for this one, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know.
I only have one more. with me.
Okay, I've got one more. Well, I've got more than one more, but one more I'm showing today. So you guys know I did not bring any Advents today, so I have not opened any Advents.
Me neither.
A little tragic. But I am using, this is my Advent, my first of many, because I have many Advents that I'm working. This is the Adventuring, yes, the Adventuring Scarf and Wrap. So it is, and this is the Artist Collective one that was all the different artists. So this is day 1 through 5. I had it in my stories on Instagram, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time with it, other than to say, if you missed out and did not pick up an Advent, which I totally get, that's not in everyone's budget, here at Klose Knit, they have a bunch of these great minis. So I'm going to hold up some. You could do, you can come pick out your own Advent, pick out all these different ones. Here's some of the colors that they have. And they also had the Adventuring Cowl, which needs less. So with just this many skeins, you can make that same project in a cowl form. And it's beautiful. And look at, so that's one of the kits. And I'm going to hold up, it's in this beautiful pottery bowl. Look at all these. This is full of minis. There's minis for days. So you absolutely could come and grab your own minis and not feel like you're missing out on anything if you didn't get an Advent this year. Tons of opportunities and options here. So go ahead with your next whip.
Yeah, so I brought one more with me. I actually started buying the bags from this one called the Prickly Owl.
Oh my gosh, I have one of hers too.
Yeah,
I love them.
They're, yeah.
And these pom-poms she does are amazing.
Mm-hmm. This one with my no frills, it's another one that I have too.
Oh, love it.
But I am working on the Homestead Shawl by Melody Hoffman. She's my favorite. My favorite designer, and this is Plucky Knitter again. I actually got this yarn.
When did you get addicted to Plucky Knitter? Is that new?
Over the summer.
Oh, did you find it at a store or did you just do the online?
No.
Are they even in stores?
Wool and Honey has some of their yarn.
That's in Michigan, I think. I think I need to go to Michigan.
Yeah. So there's this one. She doesn't really post on Instagram anymore too much, but there's this woman who is. She seems super sweet. Anyways, I've never met her in person. Her name, I think her handle is AK Knits, and her name's Ashley. And she was obsessed with Plucky Knitter. And I think it was hard because they changed the way that they stock their websites now, so it's much more accessible. Yeah. So, so I've tried in the past before, and they have so many colors. They have so many bases. I just got one that had 10% camel in it. It's DK weight. It's the softest thing. And this actually I got from my fiber share partner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the last round she gave me this Plucky, and I believe it is in the color like in a pickle. And it's merino, 75% merino, 25% cashmere, non-superwash. So,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
What weight is it?
Worsted.
Nice.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
okay. So I have one more thing that I need to share. So I did not bring any Advents because as we were packing up to come down here last night, I got a box. So at Knit X Midwest, which you totally need to come to. Okay. It is a great weekend of knitting. It happened the first weekend of November. I think they strategically plan it on the daylight savings weekend where you gain an hour because it felt so luxurious, but it was lovely. And they had 3 Iowa dyers there, one of which, I'm going to bend down for a minute, was Vanessa from Dyed in the Wool. So we were there and we were talking and they had stuff up and I'm like, there's a couple patterns I've been eyeing and I am pretty good about buying with intention and making sure that I have a pattern to go along with it because I have hordes of yarn already. If I have unassigned yarn, it just makes me crazy. So there were 2 patterns I was looking at. One was the diaphanous, and I'll pop a picture up. So she dyed yarn for that, and it's going to look suspiciously like my no frills, but it's okay because this color works for me, and I love it. So that is this one, and so it's her she has her silky high tiny, and this is her 70% merino, 30% silk. And it's going to be held with her mohair. And then the sleeves, if you've not seen it, I'll pop the picture, but I loved the sleeves. They were all just mohair, so they were kind of see-through and gorgeous. So I cannot wait. So that's one she dyed for me. And she's got that color. And then I'll pop this picture up too. I showed the girls earlier. There's a cowl called the Snuggle is Real. And Linda was across the table from me and she was knitting it. I'm like, I must have this. So I talked with Vanessa about it and she dyed up these colors. And I think this color, Yeah, she named it LeClaire for the town that I'm in. So this is the LeClaire colorway, and it's going to be held with the gray. And then this is her Surrey alpaca, which will be on the inside. So super soft, super warm, super amazing. So I had to share that. And then when we were looking here at Klose Knit, they have already, look at this, headbands made, which would be much quicker with the fuzz on the inside. I don't know if you guys can, yeah. So it'd be the same type of feel, but a headband. And I think I'm grabbing stuff to make this too, because look at, this would be like the perfect Christmas headband. Not that I'm gift knitting, but for me, it would be perfect. So yeah, so this can be found here at Klose Knit. It's just beautiful. So let's see what the pattern is. I think that's probably on here. Zara's headband pattern. So there we go. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah,
thank you, Klose Knit, and Katie in the background. She's like, I'm just going to sit here and help. One day I'll get her in the podcast too, but it has been a delight. We are so grateful to be here, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing the shop, seeing some of what we're working on. And yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. Once again, Klose Knit is in Urbana. So you can, I don't have the address memorized, but I just Googled it and found it on Waze, and it was all over. So that's awesome. And Allie, how can they find you?
Nature's Cozy, both on Instagram and on Ravelry is my name. And then also really quickly, if you Google Klose Knit, it's close with a K. Oh,
that's a good tip.
Yeah.
I just Googled yarn stores in Urbana because I knew where it was, and it popped right up, but it is Klose Knit. And then I am Early Girls Yarn. I'm found on Instagram and Ravelry that way. So thank you so much, everybody, and we will chat soon.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Bye, guys.